Let me show you where I'm at. So, nice. Let me just run this real quick. You'll see what's going on. I think I might have turned it off for a sec. I just needed to fix some bugs, but for the most part, I think it works as expected. It's just we need more checks, because right now it's basically allowing clients to just make infinite orders at any time. And I'm going to show you what happens, and I'll tell you exactly why it happens. Look at this. See that? Look at that. Many orders to the server, also at the same time, which I don't think is a bug with the scheduler. I think it's a bug with how we're doing it. But if you actually look closely, here's what actually happens. So we have client 1, client O boots, sends message to server, gets order book. So all of these are L3 clients. Gets order book back, makes another order, and this goes on for some time. This is fine, but then once client 1 boots, then that sends a message to the server, and then two clients connected through WebSocket now. And now what happens is the order book sent to 2 clients, maybe a little bit of time apart, maybe not. I think I just hard-coded the thing. So 2 clients get order books slightly different times. So client 0 responds, and then client 1 responds, and then so the server gets 2 messages, 2 requests, I guess. The server gets 2 requests. And the loop is so fast that it fills 10 nanoseconds apart. That's how long it takes for the execution loop to run. And then what happens then? Sometime later, after the network, client 0, so there's 2 requests and there's 2 order book modifications. And so we get client O sees modification 1, and then client 1 sees modification 1, and then very soon after you see this. All right, and because of this, you now have 4 requests sent to the server, and then as a result of that, you then have 8 responses, which then causes 8 requests, and then 16 responses, and then 16 more requests. And as you can see, it keeps going until we get, that massive swarm of just infinite, well, no, this is fine. Yeah, see, just infinite. It's like arise that server, arise that server, arise that server. A little bit earlier, I think it's client in. Yeah, so a bunch of client in types. That's the arrival to the client. And like right about here, you can see it kind of start to, okay, maybe right there. Where is it? Client in is type 1. I think this is an earlier run. But this is basically what's happening. So basically we have this feedback loop that gets multiplied by 2 every time. Now the problem with that is if each of these orders costs money, you're going to run out of money really quickly. So this wouldn't actually happen. You would run out of buying power after, like it goes up like that. If it doubles every time, it's very fast. So what do we do? What do we need to do about this? First off, I'm going to turn off the second client. So just, it works fine if there's only one client, because it takes, network time to go between everyone. So I'm just going to turn off the one of the clients like so. Oh, what is this? Scheduler? Scheduler's fine. It looked like a scheduler bug, but it's actually how we're scheduling, not the scheduler itself. This is in what, main? Alright, so to turn it off, it's pretty simple. All we need to do is do this. A bunch of crap here, honestly. Just clean up a little bit of it, maybe. Oh yeah. Let's do. Who do we want to turn off? Client 0 or client 1? This guy. Yeah, that seems fine. We'll use client 1. So client Z index is going to be 0. That's it. Now watch this. See, we don't have like an infinite wall of server in types. It's it's actually, if you blur your eyes, you can kind of see a pattern. It's like type 1, type 2, type 0, 0, 0, 0, which is kind of what you expect to see. And it seems to just keep going for a while. In fact, I have a, you can see the timestamp right there. It's kind of increasing a little bit. Looks like we're at 170,000 seconds in, which is about 170,000 seconds, 24 hours. 7,000 hours. Wait, what am I saying? What am I doing? Hold on, let me restart this. Okay, 220 seconds divided by 60, divided by 60, divided by 24. We are 2.5 days in, and I have a kill event at 1 week in. So after 1 week, it'll just kill it. But you know, we got this this one client. He's making a bunch of orders. Looks pretty good. What I'm really looking for is some kind of error. I think let me see what printfs I kept in, because those are kind of the ones that I'm gonna add some exit ones, because exit ones can help us out. Yeah, we're pretty much just printing orders and some status there. Oh wait, let's do this real quick. There we go. It's a little bit cleaner. Pretty cool, huh? Exec finished on order, whatever. I think orders might run out at some point though. Let's see. Client in type. All right, maybe main is fine right here. Let me check. Yeah, source scheduler. Let's see. Okay. This one is definitely not going to happen, but this one's really far out. If we run out of the slow scheduler, we're at like 100. We're at some ridiculous amount of timeout. Also, it should the last event should be around 600,000 seconds, which is about 1 week. Let's see. I'm just gonna add some exit ones. I know we have some prints, but not. I think scheduler is actually pretty good. We don't double it. Oh no, scheduler relies on the priority queue, and the priority queue could have some errors. Let's see. Printf. Alright, it's just exit 1. I mean, it's pretty good that we're able to run for many days without any problems. But yeah, this is definitely somewhere we want to exit. If we run out of this, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Alright, looks fine. Via source, what else we have? OB. This has a bunch of error checks already. Blob store. Printf. Oh yeah, this should definitely exit 1. Absolutely. Oh, here we go. Exit. Actually, no, we have a good checker after this. BS number 0. Alright, this looks fine. What else? Holder, client, main, free list. Yeah, this one's definitely a good one to exit on. Yeah. Let's see what else we have. Scheduler priority queue holder client for list. Search for a buffer maybe. Here. Exit 1. I was seeing this when we had the massive feedback loop. Anyways, we're almost done with the week. Let's see if within that 1 week, how many trades did we have? How many trades did we have, and how many, I don't know. How much money did we make or lose, you know? Kill event. Let's go. Wait, we're not actually exiting 1 on kill event. That should be graceful. Oh, no, just break, it's fine. I'm also gonna schedule it a bit early. That took a while. Although that's pretty cool. We went through a whole week, no real errors. Let's run it for. All right. Well, we made 851,000 orders. The order book is probably. Yeah, the order book. Kind of want to print it out at the end. Actually, I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's do, what is it? MBO dump. What's it called? BS no ref. This is how we get it without. Yeah, I think this is right. Cool. And we're just gonna free everything anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's reschedule the kill event a bit earlier. 1 week. Let's make it 25 hours, which is 1 hour after the client wakes up. So let's see if we get any errors. Oh. Okay, that was pretty quick. That was really quick. I mean, it shouldn't. Wait, it just says kill event, not kill event triggered. Maybe it's in the scheduler. Kill event. Oh, well, no. Well, we want to handle it properly, not just exit -1, right? Also, it should be a little bit later. It shouldn't be. Wait, when does client 1 wake up? Oh, no, this is fine. We can get rid of this. It's not important. Fucking boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let's. Alright, fine. I'm pretty sure client 1. Yeah. Wait. This is the one we kept, right? Let's make it 24. Who do we keep? Yeah, okay. Make main. There we go. Nice. MBO dump end. We get a single beautiful dump almost instantly. Right at the end there. And everything else looks good. I mean, if we can run like 800,000 like orders with no problem, that's pretty good, I think. Now, of course, it's not very interesting to just have one single client in. We actually want to do other stuff. But the order book looks. Let's take a look at that thing. Looks pretty shallow. Oh, you can tell. You can tell the high bid index is around here somewhere. Let's see, where is it exactly? Okay, why are they all odd? That's a bit strange. Let me fix that real quick. Client 1, because oh yeah, I like this one better. Yeah. Just rerun that. Oh, different new tab, please. Well, 1 hour runs almost instantly. That's pretty good. I think it's all the logging that's slowing us down, honestly. Just check the order book, make sure it's more spread out. Okay, cool. We got even and odd now. That's good. Let's see here. Where are we? Level quantity at offset. Where's the there it is. Highest bid. Oh, interesting. That's pretty high. It's higher than I expected. A bit of a gap here. I wonder if we get any orders between 2,300 and Well, this is really 234 and 505 bucks. Let's see. Price 221044. Yeah, we definitely do. They just get filled immediately, I guess. Are always in the wrong order. Let's here's what we can do. We can make it a bit more interesting. Not use any of the same. Max U16. Maybe we do something like. 8. I don't know. Keep price and quantity separate completely. We'll do, I don't know, 25. Yeah, just mess around with it. Just have fun with it. Like main, bit more random. I don't know. Okay, cool. Well, it doesn't really. Yeah, we still have a pretty big gap of like 8K right there. That's pretty cool. Obviously, different client behavior will get you different values, but all right, cool. So, what's my goal now? My goal is to let it run for a while, see if we get any of those exit ones I just flagged. So let's set this to 30 days and let it run. Maybe even do this. All right. Oh, that was quick. That was really quick. Okay. When was this? Okay, what the fuck is going on here? When was this? This was at 100,000 seconds in? Really? Changing the client fucked me up that much? Alright, well, we should be able to handle this no matter what. Let's see what's going on here. 42 orders. Maybe it does have 42 orders. Wait, it doesn't have 42 orders. The quantity is 42. What is going on here? Oh, shit. What was this? Order ID 23K. That was a while. That was a while away. A while into the run. What's going on here? Huh. You just tried to resize a blob. Okay, size was yeah, something's up. Those offsets are crazy too. Like, this implies that there's a lot of okay. Well, here's what we can do. We can go into main. Let's see, MBO dump. Pretty easy way to check. We just do if exec order ID is greater than, let's take a look at the last few of them. So, was it order 233? Let's take a look at from 23310 onwards. And let's go ahead and just dump that real quick, and there we go. Yeah, F. So that wasn't an exit -1. That was just a. It was just a weird scenario. Wait, why is it not logging? Are the 23310? Wait, now it crashed at 23311. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, which means we had this issue earlier. Okay. How early? Let's see, maybe say 10K. Was it at 10K? Because we got rid of this thing, which is in this log tells us very important crash, but for some fucking reason, it doesn't want to play ball. Okay, so order 10,000, order 100 even. Does it only take 100 orders to crash, maybe? Because that makes it. Oh, what the fuck is going on? That's a bit weird, but it's possible. But it's just a bit weird. Okay, order 251. Wait a minute. Oh no, this happens way earlier. I mean, here's the thing. The chances of, am I really supposed to believe that we have 10 orders after just, yeah, let's see, let's start from the top. So we get to order 100, and I mean this looks believable, but I'm gonna guess that at some point we suddenly have this massive jump of orders. But let me just confirm something. We just got order. Let's see. What I'm looking for is some order going to the same level, but like pretty recently. Or some ridiculous offset number. I mean, this looks believable. This looks pretty believable for the most part, so it must be somewhere later. Was it order 2500? Well, if the client, we changed how the client is making their quantity or something. So, but the service should still be able to handle it. It should be able to handle all kinds of crazy stuff, no matter what we throw at it. Okay, look at this 146. Let me just make sure that's coming in correctly. 146. Where are you? Huh. That's interesting. 140. Here we go. 146. Is this old MBO or new MBO? Okay, so 146 comes in for one quantity, a buy or direction, quantity 55, price 13824, and then afterwards we should be seeing, let's see, 13824. We're looking for right there. That looks fine. Let's take a look at the data. 13824. Oh wait. 13824. Okay. Oh wait, no, this is the previous MBO actually. That's going to be confusing. That is actually very confusing. let me make this more clear. So this is before. This is before, right? Yeah, because this MBO points to the previous one. So 13824, but then is it just some kind of coincidence that the quantity is the same then? Let's see what happens on the next one. 13824. Wait, maybe the quantity and the price are linked somehow? I mean, again, it shouldn't break anything. Price and quantity. Let's see. Random shifted up and oh. Wait. What was I trying to do here? I think I meant this. Yeah, so you'll take, yeah, this is what I meant. But like, this is what I meant, so let's keep that in, but it shouldn't break anything. Like, this should be a valid 16-bit, Well, I guess that this means that every one of these prices will be like some multiple of 256. Is that what we're seeing? Is that what we're seeing? What was that price that came in? Order, where are you? Price 0. Yeah, go fuck yourself. What about that 146? 144 and yeah, 13824. Let me see. Oh yeah, you can see right there. They're all quantities of they're all increments of 256 right there, and even this guy. So this is more like maybe this is a more interesting case. And actually, it probably means that it is much more possible that we actually do have 10 orders on a single price level. But yeah, exactly. Just an interesting test case, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, so I messed up the client and accidentally got an interesting thing. So it's very possible that it's a bit weird that they're both 55 quantity, but it's just a weird coincidence. All right, so we have two orders, 114, 146. This looks pending seems to be going fine. But yeah, it goes up to 110, which is fair. All right, let's see where it gets weird. With 11 orders. You know what? Maybe it does have 11 orders because it does seem to. We do seem to have like a pretty good distribution here. So let me actually loosen that. And because of the little weird price bug, we actually are kind of concentrating on a few specific orders. So yeah, of course there's gonna be 10 orders on one. That's not illegal. Where is it? OB dump. Where is it? There should be 10 somewhere. Oh, yeah, source OB 10. That 10's reasonable. 40, 100, 250, 250. That's almost max U8. So, oh, oops, not you. You know what? Rerun. Okay, cool. Now we should have 25 times longer to crash. There it is. Let's take a look. What was the error this time? Okay, that actually. Wait a minute. What was the problem now? Oh my god. Oh, 21 orders, 39 orders. This is reasonable. This is not impossible. It's just a lot. There's a lot of quantity now. We're clearly much later into the game. We're getting ordered like 2,300, but we do still have this. We have some crash. I wonder why we crashed. Wait for. Yeah, wait a minute. What the hell? What's going on here? What's going? Oh, so basically, I think all the prices in the middle keep getting wiped out, but then, I mean, I guess this is possible. It's just weird. But it's like, this is like where all the trades are happening, and then these just keep accumulating. Now, what was the actual crash here? I'm still a bit confused. This is one order, what happened exactly? Let me see. I don't think it explained it that well. Okay, we definitely should not be logging every one of these order books. They are massive. We can come back to it, but there we go. Go make main. Go. Oh, there we go. Is that it? Just too many orders? What happened? I mean, a lot of beautiful orders. Beautiful orders coming in. Let me make that a bit clearer. There you go. Oh my god, what a mess. Almost there. Come on. What's the problem? New MBO and old MBO. Oh. Okay, got it. So again, we have this. So, all right, this looks like a good one to sink my teeth into. That might be an actual bug. Let me just save a few things that we got though. Git diff. Sorry, let me try again. Git diff on source PS. Yeah, that's a good one. Git add source PS. Git diff on source CB. Git add source CB. Git diff on source maybe PQ. Git add source PQ. Git status. Git diff on source FL. Git commit. Git add source FL. scheduler, git add source scheduler, git status, git commit, added more logging. Or added more exit ones for actual errors. Okay. So what's wrong with this one? Okay, order ID 23221. It's a cell of 4. Price. So you're selling for very low, but only 4. I think we need predicted size and wait. Let me fix the logging here. I think this is right here. Resize status. Predicted size was MBO. Requested. Then predicted size was this. Then requested to resize to call it actual size. There we go. Let's rerun that again. I mean, it looks fine. I mean, it just has a bunch of orders. It's a bit weird that we have this drop off, but it happens. I think it was happening in both cases. All right. Oops. Is the case insensitive? That's weird. All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay. It's got a lot of orders. Looks like a lot of buy pressure, a lot of bids. Oh wait, no. I don't know. Predicted size was 31260, then requested to resize to 31440. See, this doesn't look like a ridiculous error. It just looks like a little bit off. So I wonder why this is causing an issue. Order ID. Okay, I think we need to add a bunch more logging to this. Let's take a look at the offsets actually. So this is before, and then this is going to be after. Or at least we tried to build in and it failed. It is a bit hard to reason through because it's so fucking big. But let's just take a look at the kind of stats here. I mean, it looks fine. I mean, what would we expect to happen? If you set a very low ask, if you try to sell for very low, then you should just take a bid off of this guy, right? This 6.3. Well, let's see what it was previously. Yeah, so you have 63232 cents. That's the highest bid, and then this new order that comes in just takes a little bit off of that. But why would that be an issue? Let me just confirm. Okay. Do a little bit of exploration. So we have highest. Let's just say this. There we go. There we go. This is damn it. Okay. Order. Oh, this is yeah, this is before. This is the old one, and then we get this guy come in. Order info. This so sell. I want to sell some for very low, but luckily we have some buyers who are willing to pay way more than that for your quantity. So this is before, and let's take a look at that. Take a look at that 63232 level. So that's highest bid, and here we have 3 orders. I'll copy the line number, why not? So 3 orders. I wonder what their quantity is. Well, quantity is 704. It might make sense to go back and look at these. Maybe there was some kind of interesting scenario here. Maybe this is like the first time we ever got like a partial fill. I don't know. Let's see. So this is the new one. And, oh, actually, what would really help is going through line by line just to see, making sure everything's good. Oh, okay. Clearly some kind of trading cutoff here, but whatever. Okay, so here we go. Here's that highest bid level again, and I'm just gonna paste in a few of these just to confirm to you that they are indeed not really changing. So this is after, just like that. Again, as expected, we do want to see this 700 number go down. Now the question is, did any of these orders, did any of these orders get filled? Because if they did, then we might actually need to modify something. And actually, let me get that resize thing. So predicted size was this. It's subtly off. It's so subtly off. Then requested to resize to 31440. Predicted size was what was the actual size? Actual size, I'm guessing, is something like oh, it's not, sorry, new. Actually, no. Let's check. Predicted size at offset that much. I mean, if we're looking at each one and they has like a ridiculous amount of quantity, then yeah, maybe that 312. Let's say we had like it's plausible that this number. Wait, no, this number. It's maybe a bit high, but it's not outside the range that you'd expect. Like that's just the offset, and then you add a bit more for the actual list of orders. Well, let's see what we got going on here. This is the new MBO. So this is what we almost built, but oh, actually we could have checked levels. Now I think about it. Old MBO has 219 levels and high bid index 210, and new MBO has, you know, same exact thing. We're not really seeing. Just copy that one in, just to be clear about it. So same exact number of levels. So resize shouldn't be much different at all. Let's take a look at the actual orders, because I suspect that we finally hit some valid edge case that we just weren't ever seeing before. So looking at order 63232C. Okay. Okay. Predicted size was that, and then requested to resize to that. That is a little strange to me, because it looks like the order was so small. Oops. The order was so small because there's only 4 that we didn't even. These didn't even budge. These didn't even budge. The quantity went down, but we must have only filled part of this guy. So let's But why would it change? Something changed. Look at this. 219 levels, high bid index. The only thing that happened is that part of this order. Let me actually find this order. So 22937. Where do you first come in? Order 22937. Oh right. Oh yeah. Here we go. Quantity 246, price exact price. Okay, so this one happened, looks like a while ago, because we were on order. Oh, maybe not too long ago. Yeah, because maybe a few hundred orders. Okay, so maybe like 100 orders ago, or maybe a few hundred orders ago, we got this guy right here. So let me just pull this up for context, and the line number as well. Damn line numbers. So yeah, 248. This is highest bid, and it stays highest bid for a while, because clearly, 100 orders, 300 orders later, highest bid has not budged from this guy. So the question is, why is the offset different? Because all we need to do is take a tiny bite. This is correct. All we need to do is take a tiny bite out of this guy, which we might have done, and maybe this is the first time we hit such a scenario, because usually we keep getting big orders. But why does this break down? Another question is, why is the offset different? If everything else is the same, the offset should not be different. So what I'm actually going to do is pull this up in separate one, open read only. We'll find old MBO and new MBO, and compare them. What's up with the offsets? Okay, this helps. Let's see. Let me align them. Whoa, buddy. What the hell are you doing, bud? Just one line at a time is fine. There we go. Just line these up right there. 219 levels, same bid index. Why is there such a difference? Let's go down a bit. There. Okay, so far so good. Alright, if I do 10 down, does that work? 10 down, okay, identical. 10 down, 10 down, 10 down, 10 down, 20 down, 20 down, 20 down, 20 down, 20 down, 20 down. Oh, okay. Okay, we have slight error here, which interestingly it seems to happen right around the big jump between these. So that's a bit strange. Looking line by line. Oh. Wait. Uh-huh. What the hell is going on there? It's like everything is the same except for the offset. Just kind of forgot about it. Okay, let me make a note of that. What is this? Right there. That can't happen. This is impossible. Doesn't matter if maybe it's small. Maybe there's only one order, but that's impossible. And clearly, there's not one order. There's like a shit ton of orders. All right, 33792 gets fucked up. Let's copy those exact lines. Looking closer. Yeah, I guess that would mess things up. If we're not calculating offsets correctly, then we're gonna hit the wrong. Like last level, and if the last level's off, then I don't know. It's weird. I feel like this is like a weird edge case that we're finally seeing, but it's good to see it. This is old, and this is new. Okay, so the question I have is, I want to, I'll just add a bunch of logging to ob.c, and then the truth will be revealed to see which one we're actually, what specific scenario we're checking. Fucking market orders, huh? They are quite a pain in the ass to implement. Oh my god. Okay, dude, chill. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. You're done. And so are you. Bye. Alright, cool. So, smoking gun right there. Why is the offset the same for different levels? That is literally impossible. Okay, cool. Let's see what's going on. So, let me guess, it's already open. There it is. I want to open here. So, the specific case is where we have a marketable limit order that gets immediately partially matched. What would happen in that case? So, we have this thing, and then we do, let's see, current level. We start. This is an ask, so this is going to go down. So we start at the highest bid, right there, and then we do, it's not going to hit that. If level quantity is remaining quantity untouched above current level, that just means that all the bids below it are fine. But also, this isn't even close. Like, look at this. Like, we're dealing with this level. Right, we're dealing with this level. Why does it affect here? Why does it affect level 340 versus 632? Like, well, this is a bit weird. Just a bit weird, I think. Unless offsets are completely messed up, which could be possible. Which kind of explains why we have 1 order, then 3 orders, then 47 orders. But let's just see what's going on. Maybe it's just the first time that it really bit us. All right, so if level quantity is greater than remaining quantity, untouched above is equal to level. Okay, that seems reasonable. If level quantity is greater than remaining quantity, this order will be filled entirely on this level, making this the lowest ask. Highest bid. Yes, I think this is fine. So modified level is equal to 1, so which means that we're going to take some level and we're going to modify it. And then modified level index is equal to current level, which is also fine. This should be, let me just log it just to make sure. It's not going to be equal to, and could we have the same issue with equal to? No, equal to is easy. Like, this exact level wipe is fine, but this one is a little bit tricky. Order, let's see. Order will partially eat into level U with remaining quantity U, and we'll take current level, and oh wait, this is going to be index, not price, and remaining quantity. And let's throw in level quantity. Remaining quantity versus level quantity U. Alright, cool. So that, we could run it. Let's put in a new one though, just to make main into EFG 3, 2, there it is. Oh, we're gonna have a lot more, I think. Actually, let's see how many of these we have. Partially. 1, 2, 3. Okay, quite a few of them. I wonder if we're not handling all of these correctly, then we got an issue. I mean, it makes sense that they would be pretty common because, as you can see, we have massive quantities, but are massive quantities accumulating on these levels, but the prices or the quantities of the individual orders are smaller. So this is probably pretty likely to happen. Well, let's just see where it does in this specific case. Old back. Here we go. All right. So yeah, as I expected, we'll eat into level 63232 with remaining quantity 4 versus level quantity 704. Now it seems that for most of the time, this did not cause a larger resizing, except for this one case where we get fucking offset 24820, which let me just make sure that's still there. Yep, there it is right there. Oh wait, is this in the old one? Wait a minute. Oh. Wait a fucking second. So. Oh. Wait. So this was almost like fixed in the new one, but in the old one it was messed up. So maybe it was the. What the fuck is going on? Maybe this something else broke it, and then this just triggered it to like crash. Okay, I got an easy solution. How about this? We can detect this immediately by doing so. Just MBO dump all of them, and then we'll just do we do print byte offset, right? All we need to do is hold what is this, a U30, U16, U32 last byte offset. We'll initialize it to max U16, because that would be ridiculous if that actually happened. And we'll say last byte offset is equal to mboy.byte offset. But we do need to do a little check. If mboy.byte offset is equal to last byte offset, which with my own eyes I just fucking saw exit one. This is not good. I mean, maybe we could let it print out, but we could set like a flag. Actually, no, it's good enough. Printf some byte offsets were consecutive level byte offsets were equal. Yeah, because clearly we can resize orders, right? Maybe it's. Am I sure it's not a problem with the partial order modification? I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. Partial consecutive level but equal, which is impossible because it should at least have like a order count. Should be an order count at least. Okay, cool. Let's rerun that really quickly. RMG. Maybe this crashes even faster. Let's find out. Go. Oh. Well, I guess it's printing out a lot more. Wait. Okay, yeah, it's printing out a lot more because we're printing out every dump, but it does take a while. So maybe it does. Maybe it happens right before our little thing. Okay, so. There it is, that same thing, 24820. The fact that it's the same value tells us that maybe that old MBO was... Oh, wait, what the fuck? Wait, so it only happens... Wait, what the fuck? Wait, why does it only happen on that last one? We're printing out every single one, but it only happens... what the fuck? Old MBO, new MBO, new MBO. So, what's the problem then? What's the issue? How did the old MBO? All right, let's take a look at some of these. Maybe we do this instead. Give me a full MBO dump on 2, 3, 3, I don't know, 15. Look at all those. So, MG. Go ahead and try again. So this should be, yeah, a little bit quicker. So, clearly it was in the old one, but then for some reason when we logged it here, it didn't seem to have a fucking problem with it, did it? Like, what was it? Was it 3,000 something? 2, 3. It was for this guy. 3, 4. So roughly around here. 25067. Huh? Are we just parsing bullshit? Okay, let me do this. Let's get rid of that exit 1, just so we can keep going. I mean, you'd think it would have crashed earlier, right? Let's see what's going on here. But how could it be? How could we be modifying the old one? We're not touching the old one. That's the whole point. Okay, let's just step through this real quick. So we have one by quantity 34 here, and this, I think we logged the old. Wait a minute. Oh, we're still logging the old one. Wait. Let's do this. So this is the old MBO. We're now logging the one right before we do this modification. And then the next one will show us what we get, or it'll crash. Let's see. What are we saying? Like order info. All right, I'm suspect of this guy because this is the old MBO right here. So what gets you in a weird state, huh? What messes you up? Pull up this notes again. 34048. That seems fine. Let's take a look at the last few orders actually. This shows us the old one, and just to make it a bit more interesting. Okay, so this guy comes in. This is the old one. This was right before order 23321 executes. Let's see what's going on here. So before it goes in, the old MBO has an issue. So really, I think the problem is with this guy right here. order 23320, because as we can see, before order 23320, we don't have this issue. I mean, there's some weirdness going on for sure, but we don't have duplicate. Like there's no warning for duplicate IDs, duplicate byte offsets. Otherwise, we would have, spotted them. So let's take a look at exactly what this guy does, because I'm a little bit suspect. And this is a sell order. I should pull up the order again. 2222. Before that, okay. So we get this order. This is a sell. This is a sell of 220 at a very high price. So this, I believe, is above. Let's see where high bid index is. Okay, so this is actually, this will be sold. This will be sold. So he's offering 229 below highest bid. So someone should take this one. I just don't know. I just don't understand why it's messing up some random, level 33790 though. That just doesn't really click. But let's see what we got. In fact, most of these levels, do we add a level? We're at 219 levels. Yeah, if the number of levels doesn't change, and most of these rows don't change, then they should be identical. Like they should be absolutely the same. And if we look at them, so this is after 23320. What happens? Level 33536. 33536. 335. There. It's an identical offset, and I'm sure all the ones before it. And you have this guy, and then yeah, and then you start getting weirdness for some reason. What is so special about this fucking value? About this fucking order 23320? Because it shouldn't even reach it. Look at this. It's a sell, right, of 229 at a price, at this price, 2336, 558. Wait, 58368. Okay, so it's not even the same case then. It's just a simple. Oh wait, no. Okay. It's a sell. Okay. It's a sell that's less than the quantity of the highest bid, so we should just eat into this, which actually I think we've seen, because if you do node, was it 933 minus what, 229, 704. There's that 704 number. That's where that comes from. But actually, I'm kind of curious now. Maybe there was a very specific case we hit here where there was an issue, but I don't understand how it affects a level way up here though. That just doesn't make sense. But okay, before order 23320, we have this shit, okay? And if we look closely at this 63232, 63232, that's highest bid. We have level data 4 orders, these guys. I'm just gonna do this. And okay, it is interesting because this does imply that one of these was filled. Like one of these was completely filled, and maybe that's what's messing us up. So maybe both of these are like partial fills. Yeah, wait, so we should see. There it is. Okay, so order will partially eat into level 263232 with a remaining quantity 229 versus level quantity 933, which would affect offsets but only on this level and higher. It should not modify anything below at all. Like these, like all of these orders should not have changed in the slightest. But anyways, looking at this guy, we have again, we have that 704 number, so I'm just copy that in, which makes sense. But I'm curious to see what happened with the let's see, 63232 right here. Okay, so now there's 3 orders, so which means that order 22930 was completely filled, which is fine. It's fine. We can handle that. We can calculate 3 orders or 4 orders or whatever. But the question is, why did this cause an issue in some random offset? Completely random offset. Well, let's dive into 22930. Where does this appear last? Oh wait. Where does it appear first? No. Order info, ID that, no, ID 292. Okay, it's wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Well, it's I must be, maybe my eyesight is a little funny or something, because this looks like a cell. This looks like a cell. Why would a cell be filled by another cell? I just want to know. I mean, okay, well, okay, fair enough. So maybe it's actually, this is the real issue. Let's go dive into that then. Oh, let's go get hundreds more order book printouts. Why not? You know what? Let's make it more fun. Let's make it 20. I'm not even. Yeah, we definitely need to see the order book at this point. This is ridiculous. All right. Well, let's get another one going. Make main into EFGH. Cool. That's pretty quick. All right. 2292 ID 22920. What do you got? All right. And remember, this is wait. Oh, the thing we're looking for is 22930. Okay, remember, this is right before 22930. So, you know, it's all good. Let's just see what's going on here. So, we're looking for a 6232 from client 0. This is a cell. So, what should we expect to see? Oh, right there. Okay. Okay. So we're selling at this quantity. Okay. So we should expect to see, you know, more ask quantity for here. So this this number, actually do this whole thing. All right. So what happens then? Okay, and then 22931 comes in, and at this point we can see what 22930 did, which is on the 63232 line. What happens? Um, 13888. This looks fine. It just looks like it went up by, 248 as you'd expect. So no problem there. I don't have an issue with that. But clearly, at some point, I can see that the highest bid moved up to 63232, right? At some point it did. I don't know when. Let's go find out. Highest bid when? No. Oh, this is actually kind of a cool view. You can slowly see him chipping away at the. Whoa! Back the fuck up. Okay, okay. All right, fair enough. Actually, this is. I should have just held freaking N for this. Then we can really see stuff. Anyways, let me go back to ID 22930. Right there. All right. Highest bid. All right. I'll just watch this like a hawk. Okay. Okay. Okay, clearly there was some kind of level added because a whole bunch of stuff went down. Wait. That's a bit weird. Why did it go up by 4? Can it go up by 4? No, it can't go up by 4. Wait, if we add a new level, then that's a... What the fuck is going on here? How can it go up by 4? That's impossible. It's a fairly low buy. Oh wait, no. This oh, this is the order that messes us up. A buy quantity of 22714. If it goes up by 4, no, it can't go up by 4. If we had a new level, 229 was 22934 existing. 22934 existing. 22934. 22934. 22934 was not existing. That would add more than 3. That would add more than 6, I mean. And we're just seeing all kinds of stuff, aren't we? It can't go up by 4. That's impossible. It has to go up at least by, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. It has to go up by at least by 6, but more likely it's going to go up by 12, because we add a new level. We also need to add a new row, and we also need to add a new index for that row. So what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh wait, no. Wait, this is offset, so the level doesn't matter. But still, it can't go up by. It needs to go up at least by 6 then, because we have a U16 and a U32. Unless this is hex, which I don't think it is. How the fuck is it going up by 4? Oh well. Probably unrelated, but it seems that between that order number, are we just having like a whole cascade of issues here or something? Like, what's going on? Order causes offsets to be bumped by 4, which is impossible. It's just not. I'm sorry. All right, whatever. Let's keep looking what the actual issue is. Okay, there's another bump by 4, but I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen, because all the quantities look like they're copied correctly. Okay. All right. This keeps going down. This keeps going down. That the quantity of the highest bid keeps going down. More volume at 236, and then finally, okay, someone wipes out that whole level. Exactly? No, they also take some of 61184, and then keep going. Someone takes even more of that level, and that level maybe. Oh, is it? Yeah, it has to be. Oh wait, no, wait a minute. Oh, unless there's 0 order IDs? I have no idea. Maybe. Let's keep going. So people just keep taking that, keep digging into the highest bid there. Oh, that's interesting. So by adding a single, oh, okay, adding a single order to the, adding a single order will bump it by, it'll bump it by 4 because that's a U32, so that's, never mind. But I do want to, oh, the price was 27904, which exists, right? Like there's obviously a level for that 27904 right there. It's got plenty of quantity, so this wasn't a problem. That's not it. Just gonna wipe that out. Okay, when does 63232 become the highest bid? Because maybe that's the real issue. Because I'm seeing a ridiculous amount of quantity for 63232 lowest ask, and then at some point it all gets wiped out. Maybe it does. Let's find out. Okay, this is pretty cool though. We have like a order book going. Wait, what was that? Okay, yeah, see, it keeps going up though. And people keep trying to sell at. Oh, whoa. What the fuck just happened there? What? Whoa, ho, 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 ho. I think we got it. We got him, boys. All right. Who's this comedian? Got it. Right before number something and right after. Honestly, MBO data would have been easier to look at for this. Or MVP, MVP1, MVP10 maybe. Just do that real quick. So all of a sudden, we have such a big order that all of these get turned into bids somehow. All of them, exactly. Let's get this level as well. Actually, go back. Let me get these two as well. There we go. And next time it's bid. Looking at this one to this one. Oof. Now, who is this funny guy? Who's this comedian? Because this is one hell of an order. What is the quantity on this? A whopping 246 shares of this, and it's a buy too. This is 23316. 23316. Okay, what the fuck is going on here then? All right, what do we do with this? What do we do with this? Order info ID, cool. But so what? What any logs from this guy? Well, actually, we have enough. We have enough right here that we can just figure out what should have happened. MBO dump end. Or was it this one, maybe? Nah, it must have been this one because it's pretty close to that price. So what should have happened? What should have happened? We're here, and then we're here. What's going on? We get a buy for 62720. So we take a look at this level. We say, okay, I'll take all of those, leaving just 46 on that level, which is correct. That is exactly how much is left. Unfortunately, the highest bid gets a little bump there. Well, I think I know exactly where this happens. Right here, partial fill, partial fill. And unfortunately, if we have a buy, because new current level gets updated. I need a break. So now I have to ask myself, is this even correct? Like this one right here? What about this one? Actually, I'm not even fucking sure now. Okay, let's think about this. If we have an exact level wipe, then everything below, because we did where is it? We did this thing. Everything below has to be a bid. So this is this eventually reaches lowest touched index, untouched index, and this is exclusive. So whichever one is below old current level, which is copied into new current level, whatever is below this is the highest low untouched index, if that makes sense. So it has to be a bid. So this is definitely the highest bid. I'm pretty confident in this one. If it's a partial fill, that means that we put in some kind of order. It might be a bid, it might be an ask, but then we update new current level to be one past that. So if we just inserted a bid, it's going to be the last one. If we just inserted an ask, then it's going to be two below. And in fact, we could just make it easier by doing this. There. Now, if we modified a level, so we kind of ate into a bit, if it's a buy, that means that we ate a bit into an ask, but the highest bid is still one below that, one below whatever we're on right now. If we did an ask, that means that the ask bit a little bit into a buy, and the buy was not changed. This high bid index buy was not safe. It was not in an untouched level. It was modified, but it is still the high bid index. So we set it to that, and then we jump with new current level. So I think it was just this guy and this, like the interaction between these two, that was messing us up. Okay. Let me see this. Git add source will be commit. Wait a minute. Wait. No. That's not all I changed. No. We also moved. Wait, was it? Wait. Wait, no. Yeah, we moved this. That's good. Okay. Git add source OB. Very important. Very important. Wait, what the hell? Wait. What? Very important. Nice. Okay, so now what? Now, this is going to be completely different. The whole freaking simulation is going to be completely different. I have no idea what's going to happen, so we're going to, I think we're just going to turn off the logging and let it run. So, let's see what happens. Make main. Have fun. Okay, that was quick. Alright, let's, well, I mean, come on, you could have at least played along, but I do like this little curve we have here of, like, you know, old orders. Oh, whoa, we got a lot. I think, did we go further? How far did we get on this? Holy shit. Did we just, what's the dump? What's the error? Oh, right, we never fixed that issue with the, right. We fixed a completely separate issue, but we still had that problem with 23316, and in fact we might have just like skipped it or something. Maybe I should bring back the bug just so we can analyze that thing. Shit, did I just hide a bug? Oh no. So many buys. Ah, nope. There it is. Still there. Still got it. Okay, cool. So this one actually seems to happen a bit earlier, or slightly later, but we do need to unfortunately wipe all this clean because we fixed an issue that was completely unrelated to what I was actually searching for. So let's go ahead and start this all over. Consecutive level bytes were equal, impossible. Now the only way I could see this being calculated like so is if the if like the order count was 0, or like, yeah, I don't know why this would happen actually. Consecutive, let's see if we can trace the root cause. So this is order 23863, and it seems to be the first time it happened, so here we go. Let's bring back, shut up. You're good. Fair enough. Let's bring back main. Where are you? What was it? 2. This guy. Started from 60 and see what we got. Make main, and think these are going to be of much use to us anymore. Make main into I. We know this crashes, and there we go. What is the problem? So let's go ahead and do ID 23860. Okay, so this is what we had right before it. 23861, whatever. This is what we had right before it. Again, I'm not seeing any offsets, and we don't crash on them, so it might be a bit more subtle. But it does seem that this byte consecutive equal byte offsets is what is biting us. And oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. So order ID 23863 is the one that fails, but it was already fucked from the previous one. So before this guy came in, we had this, but let's see what let's see what was the problem with 23862 order ID. ID 23862. Seems innocent enough. We're just selling at a very low price, so it'll probably modify. It could modify some of the highest bid or something. So let's see, highest bid. If we compare these two, it seems pretty safe. All it does is, wait a minute. This is the last one. This is the second to last one. Wait. Let me cherry pick this a little bit. So this was before. There. This was before 23862, and then after 23862 we get after 23862 we get all this shit, which is where this comes in. Again, it doesn't. Okay, at least this kind of looks a bit closer to this, but it's on the wrong side. This is a sell. It shouldn't, and we have enough quantity that it shouldn't even reach it. But continuing forward, and then I think we have a crash right after this. Yeah, here we go. I'll keep this, but I think we have enough to go off of highest bid. So there's only two. Now here's my question. If all we did was modify this one level, why did the offsets change so much? And specifically, why do they change to be wrong? Alright, let me get this real quick. So this is before. And this is after. This level to 30, this one. Okay. Quantity and price looks good, but not the byte offset. Why does it shift by how much? Fucking 44 bytes? Wait. No, this is way off. Look at this. It's like all we did was Let's take a look at the orders for this value. Was it 2, 3, 1, 4? Oh, just one order. One order after. Just like that there. And 3, 1, 4, 8, 8. This must be right there. This is before. So we just bite into that order. That's it. Remaining quantity, level quantity 74. We have plenty to match it, and we can do this right here. That's not a problem. So tell me why. Tell me why the offset's so different. Only, read only. Okay. So before, actually, we can just do this. Line it up like so. And bring a little bit closer, and there you have it. 172, 5088. Okay, so it's literally, it's that exact level. So this is before. So for some reason we hit 6291 and decide, okay, well, actually we need to completely fuck this one up because, you know. What is so special about level 6912 there, huh? Any logs here? This is after, so maybe log something right here. Partially eat into that. Sure. Why not? Shouldn't be a problem, right? And yet it is. And it cascades. But like, why this value? Like, well, it's so random. Just so I just don't get it. Like, I just don't understand. Like, help me understand here what's going on, huh? Why this random 6912, which has nothing to do with fucking, I mean, it's kind of close to this, but like not that close. So what's the fucking problem here? Let's add a little bit more logging. So I'll go into OB. Close out of these two. And I just want to know, that's all. Okay. So where is byte offset calculated, right? I mean, I would assume that this is in this copy level and jump, you know? Because it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. All we need to do is just copy the level and jump. It's not, I don't even think this has a branch in it. Where is it? Right there. Alright, so we write levels. So what? I do not understand how this new run could get messed up at all. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it at all. Like, we have everything we need just fine. Everything's being passed correctly for the most part. But then it just decides, no, I don't want to play ball, and it'll do that. So, old size. Maybe it's old size. Let's just. This is gonna make a billion logs, but just do everything. Old MBO, P. Everyone's getting just old, current, level. Actually, old price level. That should be enough to work with, right? Old size. So the size of the old chunk. Which magically becomes 0 because clearly we're not incrementing new run. I don't know how this is even possible, but whatever. Old size. Now old size only depends on like this. Well, let's see what we got. Old MBO. I don't know, old MBO. Void star. Price level. Old size. Oh my fucking god, are you... Do you guys see it? This is the largest level of all of these. Maybe not by quantity, but by order count. And the problem is, if the order count gets large enough, let me take a look at this 6656 level. It has a whopping 63 orders. Now, if I do some quick math on that, 63 times, I don't know, what do we have? A U16, so 2 plus 63 times, I don't know, 4 by 8. Now I don't know. Maybe there's some padding added. I don't know. Just interesting looking number. Nothing wrong with it. It's a perfectly fine number. The only problem is we can't fucking use it right here. Absolutely fucking not. Ironically, I think we could use a U8 in the order count, but we don't. We do MBO level U16. We support up to 65K orders per level, but really we only support 63, which is roughly 256 divided by 4. Now again, I'm considering doing byte offset, not byte offset, but like 4 byte offset, but it's a bit weird because actually, if we made this a U32, then it actually lines up pretty cleanly, and we can keep it as like maybe U16 or something. But whatever. Small fix. Look at how small this fix is. Actually, we don't even need this. Look at that. Look at how small this. Look at that. Look at that tiny. 2 fucking characters. 1 replacement, 1 addition. I did not mean to do that. Okay. let's see if actually let's see if there's any other U8s. 'Cause clearly, so we do only support 256 order counts per level, which is gonna bite us in the ass. I can tell. Order count. This is also order count. U8 direction is. That's fine. Opponents, yes, that's fine. These are just flags. Modify. Oh, this is a flag. It's a flag. 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 Not relevant. Not relevant. Alright, is 256 orders per level enough? Let's find out. If so, then we do need to update it, but specifically this one. Hold on. Subtle bug. Subtle bug that limited us to 63 orders per level. Now, our memory usage is about to fucking explode. But I'm pretty satisfied. Those damn types, well, this is what I do to save a few bytes here and there. And it's not even saving that much. Go. Have fun. Oh, oops. There you go. Have fun. Little troll there. Uh-huh. That was really quick. We were having trouble with a 200 we were having trouble with 63 orders. Now we're okay, here's my beef. Here's my concern with this error right here. Whatever. We fixed that, but if we said 250, right? If it's higher than 250, we'll crash. But we just jumped to 268 with no previous crash. How could that be possible? It's bugged. That's how. Also, why the fuck are we trying to buy for $0? We got a lot of low ballers here. Okay, well this is pretty cool because we're getting up to order like what order are we on even? Well, let's do this. Since we fixed those bugs, we can go back to F. 3, 2, 1, crash. Good. Oh, we're not gonna get the pointer. We can do this maybe. Highest bid. That's it? There's only one? Oh, right. It's a different crash. But that's pretty cool, huh? Like right around the bid, you actually have like a drop off. Then as you go away from it, you have way higher quantity, getting all the way up to I find it a little suspicious that it doesn't go above U16. Just a little thing I noticed there. Must be a coincidence. Probably nothing crazy. Nothing to worry about, right? Obviously it's something to worry about. But how far did we get into the simulation? 161730 seconds. How long is that? Oh cool, not even 2 days. Why are we crashing again? Weren't we getting to 1 minute? Or seven, whatever? Maybe, I don't know. Let me get rid of that eat log. It's annoying me. And I'm sure it's fine actually. Oh, alright, fine. Fuck me for trying to write something. I mean, it looks good to me. I don't see a problem with this, except for, you know, the quantity is clearly not being copied correctly. I mean, it's a pretty easy infrastructure change. I'm curious though, like, how do we slip through that? Wait a minute, why are we even logging? We shouldn't be logging. It only crashed because we logged, but it logged because why did it log? Quantity 256, that's why. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if that's what caused it. Let me see. Quantity 256. No, we've had quantity 256 before. It's not it. That's not it. But why were we logging in the first place? Let's see. MBO dump. We only dump at the end, which is feasible, but I don't see a kill event, so maybe... Yeah, there's no kill event. Last event we had was exec finished, order FOID. So who's dumping? OB dump, MBO dump, MBO dump, MBO dump, MBO dump, MBO dump. I mean, you're allowed to have multiple, you're allowed to have a lot of buys now. That's not the problem. The problem is, why are we dumping? Maybe OB? MBO dump. I guess that makes sense. If new MBO levels, old level quantities equal to 0, MBO dump and exit. Which means that we blasted past this guy, so this isn't even relevant anymore. You can have 250 orders, nobody gives a shit. Who cares? And then we did a dump here because it was 0, which means that, you know, obviously we're reaching some kind of limit. The question is, if we allow quantity to be U32, then we, oh god, this could increase memory by about let's say we have a max of this many levels, right? And we add oh, I guess we had 2 bytes, that much memory, 131 kilobytes. I don't know if we can spare it. Obviously we can spare it. Who am I kidding? Fair enough. Let's make sure quantity is always a U32 now. No more U16s. I mean, I'm just gonna keep growing this thing until we hit some errors. Basically, level count 16. That's fine. That's fine. Level count's fine. Level count's fine. New current level. Price call. Make it 32. Sorry, bud. Old current level. New current level. Or old current size. Old current level. New current size. U32 quantity. U16. U32 quantity. Modified. Partial. Remaining quantity. Quantity. I mean, each individual order could still have a limit of U16, but we could just say it'll be represented here as a U32. Quantity. Oh, no. No, yes. Current level, match level. Current level. Alright, that's everything here. Where does U16 appear? Price, quantity, you are now U32. Congratulations. Bid hiatus index, order count. Yeah, I think that's it. We might have a little warning between going from U16 to U32 for the order ID, but maybe not. Let's find out. Actually, we could do this. Make main, and then if we redirect it, it will just print out the errors to the log. So let's see. Let's see what happens here. There it is. I don't care. I don't care. Client 1 main MBO unused variable. That's a bit strange. That's probably a good sign, isn't it? All right, let's keep going. Make main. Talk to me. Isn't it beautiful? Now, here's the thing. What's going on? Hello? Did we just run out of memory? The fuck? Hello? Hello? Alright, let's not do that. You can go into F. Do cat F. Tilde. Try again. Kill it. What the fuck is going on? Well, we're getting a little bit further. Now, of course, we increased a bunch of stuff. Something clearly crashed. I don't know what. We are getting as far as, like 2 days? Yeah, 2.5 days in. Which we're going to need a whole year. Now, here's something I just want to tell you. We are getting almost to order 200,000, which is not bad. Not bad at all. We do have some, I think, ridiculous values though, because we are now supporting like 16. We're now supporting, like, let's say we have price level of, and on that we can now support this many orders, and each of those orders can have a quantity, and that quantity, oh wait, no. Let me just do this real quick. Let's get one last log, and then we'll call it a day. Fuck off. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what kind of ridiculousness we're dealing with here. Have fun. Now, if we add a few rules to this whole thing, it'll actually clean up some of these errors that we're seeing. Probably crashed in the same place. Shut the fuck up. You're done. Edit anyways, I don't care. Oh Lord. What's going on here? Too many logs. I get it. Oh my god. I don't know, guys. Do you think maybe I did too much? Oh no. Um, You're done. All right, let's do that. Some water. Damn, how big is this thing? Are we getting some other error now? My God. All of these orders are on a single level, looks like. Holy shit. No way, I'm seeing different levels actually. You know, it's bad if the cat command is crashing. Oh my God. This is just the last 20 lines, by the way. Also, it's weird that the orders are kind of looping. Huh, must be a weird artifact with cat or something. Oh my God, bro. Okay, I think I let's get rid of this thing. This is too much. Oh. Yeah, oh, you know, just a casual oh, it's only a megabyte. That's not that much. Yeah, it's only a megabyte. I don't know why it's being such a big deal about it. Alright, cool. Where was I? What was I doing? Well, I think we've upgraded the infrastructure enough that we can actually do quite a bit with it, so I'm going to save what we have and call it a day. I don't know, that crash is probably just too much output or something. I don't really know. I don't think it's a real bug, is it? That'd be ridiculous. Or maybe I have a better idea. If this is the case, then we just exit one and call it a day. Git commit scaled infra to U32 quantity per level. Push. Cool. All right, maybe I'm gonna try one more time. So this should log it once and then stop. Otherwise, it's gonna get ridiculous. Unless even the logger isn't working anymore, which is possible. Well, what's wrong with you? Well, it's just a 1 GB file. Let's see what the problem is. Oh, now it's 5 GB. What the fuck? Is it growing? No. Oh my god, the camera's like crashing. I don't get it. Like, what? I don't see what the big deal is. Alright, that's it. I'll be a man. I'll run it myself. No redirection. Just straight to the terminal. Boom! Holy mother of Christ. Well, it's probably not good. Okay, we're clearly looping for some fucking reason, which is not good, but it should wait, no, if it's an infinite loop, it's not going to finish, is it? Good enough. I'll take it from here. Somewhere in all this mess, there's a clue. There's a clue to what the fuck is going on here. Alright, let's binary search. Right. There. Nailed it. Right there. Aha. So, level 0 has 385 orders. Oh, wait. This is level data. Hold on a second. Why would that be a problem? Because it's a fucking U8 is why. Wait, we can have more than 256 order counts? Since when? Am I dumb? did I mess this up? Order count, U16. Great. Of course that wasn't going to work. We're comparing a U16 against a U8. Never going to get there, so... U16. That might be it. Well, that explains why we were looping infinitely, because we would go through the top 256 orders and then just restart from the top. But it's pretty cool, though. It looks like we got to order 136005. Very nice. Let's see what the quantity on some of these is. Ooh. The quantity actually seems to... Okay. Wait, why does it go down as we get lower? Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. You're done. Fuck it. This is clearly an important fix. Let's save that. Ooh, let's not do that either. Maybe we can get to the... Nah, you know what, I want to see it. We'll up it later. Git add source ob, git commits, logging fix. Alright, let me see, make main again. Just give it to me straight. Nope. I see you still gotta figure something out. Okay, that's fair. VI source OB. Is there a U8 in here somewhere? Wait, what? I just fixed this. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's a commit amend. Go. Clear that. Make me. Go. Talk to me. Okay. Nice. So it's big. It is hefty, but it is finite. It is very finite. Oh, look at that. Look at that curve. Look at that curve right there. That's the order book. This is where all the magic is happening between 91233 and 57344. Of course, it's not actually like this. A real market would move a little bit better. But let's, I know it's a lot. Hang in there, buddy, hang in there. A little bit higher up, please, and we can see the actual highest bid and all that stuff. There we go. Okay, highest bid. Looks fine to me. I mean, it's a lot, but looks fine. Let's let it rip. God save my terminal. Alright, let's see what crashes now. Let's see how far we get. Hopefully we get to the end of the week. Can we get through one trading week? Let's find out. So basically we're making a bunch of orders and then just never letting them expire. Like nothing at the highest price is ever going to sell. Or yeah, nothing's ever going to sell for the highest price unless you get lucky, because there's just too much quantity in the middle that'll take it out. But what I'm seeing is we just blasted past a week, I think. Where's the kill event? Hold on a second. Oh, right, it's 30 days. Okay, cool. Oh no. Don't scare me like that. Come on. Let's see how many seconds a month is. 30 times 24 times 60 times 60. 2.5 million. And we're about to reach 1 million, I see. Well, that's pretty cool. The order book must be absolutely massive with a ridiculous amount of quantity, but seems good. Seems pretty good. Actually, I wish I checked the quantity again. What order are we on? Holy shit. What are you on? Order 2 million or something? Alright, let's do this. Dump. If we get to order 2 million, then we can dump and exit, because I want to see what the quantity is. Something ridiculous. And we're about to hit order 2 million, actually, I think. Well, this is not bad. I actually, we can work with this. It has a real pattern to it. Like you can see this is like client in, client out, order arrives at server, hardware to software bump, exec started, exec finished. How beautiful is that? Now we will run out of order IDs one day, and we're not really freeing any of them, which is a problem, but that's kind of the next step, like actually enforcing fills and buying power and all that stuff. But I mean, hey, look at this. It's freaking running. It's running free. I actually want to time how long it takes to do a week. Now, as soon as we throw in another client, everything's going to go to hell. But just for a little bit, we can let it run. Just oh, we're actually getting there. We're at oh no, we're about 3/5 of the way through for an entire month of simulation at the nanosecond level. That's right. If you look at The exec started versus exec finished is 10 nanoseconds apart. Now, of course, this client is very unrealistic and also very rich, so he's not really real, but whatever. This is more like a comprehensive stress test against my system, and it seems to be working. I mean, I wish I could go a little bit quicker. I mean, if it takes this long to do a month, how long is it going to take to do a year? Like, we could really use some, we really could need some speed right here. And I have a few ideas, like, there's a lot of mem copies going around, but yeah. Damn, okay. I think I'm gonna make sure it doesn't crash before 1 month, see roughly what order we get, and then have it dump that order when we get to it. But I mean, hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. Ugh. Oh, I should have. What if we just did that? Actually, might be a little bit quicker because I know it slows us down a bit to log. But I do want to get a baseline because this is pretty good. See, there's something I can commit with this. Main is fine to commit right here. I want to get a timer going. Let's see. C. Mac OS, how to time execution of a command. Time sleep 2. Okay, I'm gonna just really time make test. Oh, how about that? Real use. Oh wait, this is AI. Hold on. Okay, time something. Real time is total elapsed time, so real. Well, one of these. I don't know which fucking one though. Alright, so we just time prepend. Okay, cool. Talk to me. We are 4/5 of the way to 1 million a month. Ugh. Well, it's really more like 29 days because the first client doesn't come on until 25 hours in. Come on. Alright, fuck it, whatever. You're done. Time make main, and then when you're done with that, that into F, and then cd UI Python 3. What is it called? UI stocks.py. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna go for a walk because I need to get some air. I think we got